Hello students, welcome to EPG Pathshala. I am Shalu Batra, Assistant Professor in Economics, Hansraj Mahila Mahavidyalaya, Guru Nanak Dev University, Amritsar. Today we are going to talk on module Human Values in Hinduism from paper Human Values and Indian Ethos. After studying the entire text, students will able to understand how to acquire in-depth knowledge of Hindu religion, to understand various beliefs in Hinduism, to understand basic human values and teachings of Hinduism. Starting with introduction, human values can be described as science of morality. Morality is a choice of righteous or good intentions, decisions and actions over the wrong or bad actions. Human values are governed by a large number of factors: biological, genetical, social, cultural, religious factors. In addition, human values are inculcated through practice. Values are also transferred through stories and illustrations. Inner consciousness of man also affects the morality and values. When one's heart is pure and free from greediness and lust, then any action performed with self control by the person will definitely include high human values. Five basic values are truth, love, peace, right action, and non violence. And these will help one to attain high levels of morality. This will help the society and enhance the welfare. Hinduism is the world's most prominent and oldest religion. Some practitioners refer it as Sanatan Dharma. Hinduism believes in attaining materialistic ambitions like wealth, recognition, progeny. To attain the higher level of satisfaction in objective world, but the actions to achieve these material things should be governed by self-consciousness. The self-consciousness gives origin to reality of ideas, mind and soul. Therefore, Hinduism believes in evolution of human soul and mind. There are basically two general ethical and moral principles in the world that are followed by every Hindu: dharma and another one is karma. There are numerous scriptures in Hinduism like Mahabharata, Ramayana, Vedas, and many more. The most important scripture in Hinduism is Hindu Vedas. Ancient Hindu scriptures are in Sanskrit and are composed, transmitted verbally. Hindu scriptures are classified into two categories: Shruti and Samriti. Shruti primarily refers to Vedas. Hindu Vedas are subcategorized into four Vedas: Rig Veda, Yajurveda, Samveda, Atharvaveda. These four Vedas include details of Karam Kanda and Janan Kanda. Karam Kanda includes rituals and prayers to be followed by Hindus. Janan Kanda includes ontological realities like self consciousness, Brahman, God. Each Veda is further subcategorized into four texts: Samhitas, Arnyaks, Brahmans, and Upanishads. Samhitas include prayers and benedictions. Arnyaks include text on rituals and ceremonies. These two parts of Vedas are called as Karam Kanda. Brahmans include commentaries on rituals and ceremonies. Upanishads include texts related to philosophy, meditation, and spiritualism. These two parts of Vedas combined form Janan Kanda. Samriti includes Hindu epics, Mahabharata and Ramayana, as well as Puranas. Bhagavad Gita is also included as integral part of Mahabharata. Puranas contains Hindu mythologies. The set of teachings included in Janan Kanda is termed as Vedanta. However, Vedanta is not limited to one book as a source of Vedanta philosophy. The important constituents of Vedanta are Upanishads, Bhagavad Gita, Brahma Sutra. Talking about Hindu beliefs. In Hinduism, there is no static and single belief. It includes a variety of beliefs and practices. The code of ethics followed by Hindus in one part of the world may completely differ from the code of ethics followed in the other part. Hindu scripture clearly discuss three items: concepts, values, and practices. The teachings of Hinduism are based on general principles of dharma and karma, as well as desire to discern truth from illusion, that is, to achieve moksha. Hinduism believes in ontological nature of existence and to attain that through dharmas and karmas, that is, dharam and karam. Hindu beliefs include dharam, karam, moksha, and samsara, and various yogas. Samsara is continuing cycle of birth, life, death, and rebirth. Yogas are path and practices opted by Hindus. There are various Hindu beliefs. First of which is Purushartha. Purushartha is main objective of human life. Hinduism includes four types of Purushartha. First one is Dharma, Arth, Kam, and Moksha. Dharma embraces righteous conduct, selfless action. It covers all the aspects of life, religious as well as secular. It lays stress on performing the duties appropriately and sincerely. Appropriateness is determined in context in which action is performed. Nature of dharmas differ according to gender, caste, and age of person. For example, child dharma is to obey parents, and parents dharma is to protect, feed, educate, and shelter children. Earth refers to pursuits of securities. Earth includes all the activities and resources which help one to achieve higher levels of wealth, career, and financial security. It aims at allowing economic prosperity and material well-being. Calm refers to fulfillment of sensual pleasures. It includes pleasure of senses, aesthetic enjoyment of life, fulfillment of desires, and longingness. Any action performed to achieve earth or calm should be associated with dharma. This will help the individuals to evolve as responsible human beings on one hand, and on the other hand, it will benefit the society as a whole. As per teachings of Hindu scriptures, ultimate human endeavor is to attain moksha. Every karma should be put into action in such a way that one should not be attached to it. One should have freedom from travails to achieve moksha. One should have real and righteous knowledge about nature of one's own consciousness. This will bring one towards God, that is, towards moksha. The knowledge of your own consciousness is knowledge of God and is called as moksha. Therefore, one should pursue knowledge and evolve into superior personality constantly through righteous actions associated with moral and ethical values. This will help one to go beyond knowledge for self-realization and hence God realization. Then karma and samsara. Karmas are actions performed by individuals. Hinduism believes in law of karmas. Every individual is responsible for his own actions. One has to reap what one seed. One has to face the results of one's actions, not only for present actions, but also for actions performed in past. Every good or bad action has consequences. According to karma theory, present situation of individual is a result of his actions in the past. An individual remains in samsara, that is continuous cycles of birth, life, death and rebirth due to his own karmas. Therefore, Karmas are also basis of reincarnation. He can liberate himself from samsara and reach the ultimate happiness and peace through self realization and realization of one's eternal relationship with God. Concept of God. According to Hinduism, God is not separate from the world and is within one and everything. Hindu believes that God is within everyone. Each living creature has soul. The soul is believed to be eternal and is indistinct from God. Therefore, God is formless and one. This is the root of secularism of Hindu beliefs. In Hinduism, God is also worshipped in form of Hindu deities like Shiva, Brahma, Vishnu, Ganesha, and other goddesses. Talking about Hindu practices, Hindus generally practice their religion through rituals and prayers. In general, all Hindus follow yamas and niyamas. Yamas are moral values to be followed while performing any action. Niyamas are practices followed in daily routine. Hindu follows certain practices like chanting, that is jap, austerity, that is tapasya, sacred vows, that is vrat, purity, that is shocha, remorse, that is hare, worshipping, donation, modesty, etc. All these practices help them to be ease at moral values and evolve into better individuals. Human values in Hinduism. The religious life is considered a system of education. Likewise, Hinduism is based on inculcating and practicing certain basic human values which are termed as yamas. Yamas refer to behavior of individuals in daily life. These are essential morals which every Hindu must have. The basic human values in Hinduism are truthfulness, satyam. Truthfulness or satyam. In Hinduism, everyone should speak the truth with kindness and compassion. Truth is always the ultimate winner. It is possible that in short run untruth may appear to win, but in long run truth will always win. But if truth causes harm, it is better to be silent rather than speaking it. Therefore, one should speak the pleasant truth, that is, Satyam Bruyat, Priyam Bruyat. For example, if a person is ill and there is risk of his life, then telling truth about illness and risk of his life to the patient may cause harm to the patient. So, in that case, it is better to be silent. And second one is non-violence, ahimsa. Hinduism teaches us to follow the principle of non-violence. According to Hinduism, ahimsa paramo dharma. That is, best dharma is not to harm others. One should not harm others for his personal benefits. In Hinduism, one should not opt for non-violence, at least not beyond bare minimum, that is, without which one could not survive. It also means that one should prefer to be vegetarian and should refrain from overeating and consuming meat. And third human value is no stealing, astyam. Hinduism teaches us not to steal or enter into debt. One should not be greedy and selfish. This may result in stealing and non violence. The person should not take the things which do not belong to him. The individuals should use their hard earned assets and money. They should not take others' things through stealing or cheating them. Another human value is honesty, arjavam. Hindus should follow the principle of honesty. One should be simple, straightforward, open, as well as honest, and should not follow hypocrisy. There should be integration between physical body, mind, and soul, that is, kaya, mansa, vacha. And another human value which we learn from Hinduism is compassion, that is, daya. Every Hindu must have callous, compassionate, and intensive feeling. He must have sympathy, kindness, love, mercy for all. One should do his deeds selflessly and for the benefit of society. One should always be ready to provide services to needy ones, even at one's own sacrifice, if needed. One more human value that we learn in Hinduism is forgiveness, that is Shama. Hinduism teaches us forgiveness. One should restrain oneself from intolerance and ill will. The individuals can forgive only if they have combined characteristics of patience, tolerance, and bear sufferings. Forgiveness will ultimately result in peacefulness. It creates the basis of non-violence. And another one is sweet speech, that is Madhuryam. Hinduism teaches us sweetness of speech and personality. One should not be rude, harsh, and impolite. The individual should be pious and should always use sweet words. One must be firm, but at the same time, he must be pure, pleasant, delightful, and kind hearted. Another human value that Hinduism teaches us is tithing, that is dan. Hindus should be generous. It is believed in Hinduism that more you give, more you get. One should give or donate to others without any intention of reward. Tithing helps in purity by teaching us the lessons of distributing and sharing with others. Next human value is free of sin. Hinduism teaches us not to perform any action that is sinful. According to law of karmas, everyone is rewarded according to his karmas sooner or later in absolute and correct measure. Every karma is rewarded whether good or bad, positive or negative, virtuous or vicious, loftier or sinful. If one will do sin or bad deed, then bad will come back to him. Therefore, one should always do good deed so that good will come back to one. So one should always try his level best to stay away from sinful. Another human value that we learn from Hinduism is self-control. Hinduism teaches us control over passion and senses. Self-control will result in limited desires. Self-controlled persons will led by wisdom and kindness rather than desires. Self-control not only encourages humility but elevates man to level of God. However, lack of self-control may take an individual to wrong path. A self-controlled person has neither fear of criticism nor impression of praise. His each and every action is according to moral and ethical values. For example, one should observe celibacy when single and faithfulness in marriage. Another human value is contentment, that is santosh. Contentment is state of complete satisfaction. It is basic nature of soul. Hinduism believes in liberation of soul, which is possible only if a person is contented. When a person attains contentment, he will experience mental peace, ease in life, and feel free from all worries and tensions. A contented person will experience introversion as well as steadiness and will attain the highest transcendental meditation. Another human value which Hinduism teaches us is acceptance. Everyone should do selfless deeds according to dharmas and without concern of outcome. Whatever the outcome of any action should be accepted as prasad, the gift of God. Whether the result is desirable or undesirable, one should not get emotionally disturbed or stronger. One should accept the result without anxiety. One should concentrate on actions, not on results. It is very truly said in Hinduism through a Sanskrit shlok, Ma karma phala hetarvu. One should act as matter of duty without being attached to fruits of activities. Any action performed without desired results will evolve individuals into superior personalities. Another human value which we learn from Hinduism is each and everyone is one. In Hinduism, it is believed that everyone is alike. Atma, the soul, is a part of God and exists in everyone. Sarvabhutastam Atmanam Sarvabhutari cha Atmani. One should follow inner consciousness and see everyone else in oneself. One should listen to others' problems and try to solve it as these problems are his own. When a person will experience everyone alike, only then he will transcend it into an elevated soul. Another human value is listen to self consciousness. Whenever a person is in dilemma whether the carrying out action is right or wrong, then he should listen to his own self consciousness. At that time, Almighty will guide him the right path, and that person will be released from all the sins for that action. As said in Bhagavad Gita, Sarvdharma Pratijaya Mam Ekam Sharanam Vraja. Ahem Tva Sarva Papebhya Mokshyami. In Mahabharata, when Arjun was in dilemma whether it is appropriate to kill his own cousins, Lord Krishna enlightens him to choose and perform the action that is moral and righteous. Therefore, Arjuna fought the battle of Mahabharata and killed his cousins for winning of righteous over wrong. Another human value is enlightenment. Hinduism believes that one can evolve himself through continuous upgradation of knowledge. Knowledge of an individual is limited to his capabilities, likes, dislikes, upbringing, background, and environment. One should always try to upgrade knowledge and reach the levels beyond the human capabilities. Only then he can realize his self and be fully enlightened. To summarize, it can be said that each and every individual should act and choose a righteous task. Actions of a person determine his personality. One should always try to graduate out of deception of the world and achieve the ultimate goal of liberating himself from all the happenings of oneself and become a superior personality. This can be achieved only through following all the moral and ethical ideals of Hindus. Moral and ethical actions performed to achieve common goal with the spirit of sharing will definitely lead to progress of mankind. Thank you.